How to make a cute girl or boy keychain or phone chain. We'll be making this cute keychain. You'll be needing scissors. I suggest 2 needles, cotton wool cut out, black and light pink thread for the face, skin colored thread, and pink thread for the girl. Starting with the head of the girl, using the skin colored thread on a needle knotted, sew around the circle, going up and down. Just like so. Continue until you reach the end, but do not tie a knot yet. Tug the thread to make the circle turn into a ball. Sew the face on right here. Stretch it open a little so it will be easier to sew it on. The tutorial on the face can be found in my YouTube channel. The eye, the mouth, and the other eye. When you're done, stuff cotton or cut out into the ball. But don't stuff too much. When you're done, tie a knot. And cut. It should look like this. Next part is sewing on the hair. Using the hair color thread on a needle knotted, poke the needle through the top of the head. Then sew on the hair by starting with the front of the bangs. Poke the needle through the end of the bangs. This part can be a little tricky, but be careful. To sew it on, you have to first poke the needle in, then out like this. Continue this in front of the bangs and around the head in a circular path and end it where you started. When you are done, poke the needle through to the tippy top of the head to sew on the ring. Just like before, poke the needle into the head, then out. Continue until the ring is secured into place. Then, tie a knot and cut. If you would like to have a tiny bow on top of the girl's head, you can glue it on or sew it on. Next is the body of the girl. Using the dress color thread and folding the dress in half, sew the dress together by going up and down, just like so. When you're done, tie a knot and cut. Cut out a small rectangular skin color felt and a small rectangular felt piece of any color you want. Starting with the piece of any color you want, sew it onto the dress, but be sure to leave a small opening on the top. Using the dress color thread, sew it on by going up and down along the collar in tiny lines. After, sew on the skin color felt. You just need to sew it on the tips of the collar, right here and here. Next, sew the legs and arms together. The arms should be longer than the legs by a little bit. You will need to cut out 4 of each and pair them up together. Each pair should be sewn together by going up and down, outlining them. When you're done, put the legs side by side into the opening of the bottom part of the dress. Using the dress colored thread, sew them together on the bottom of the dress by folding it like so and going up and down. Make sure the legs are sewed onto the bottom of the dress. Now, let's sew on the arms. Cut out tiny openings on the sides of the dress where the arms should be and sew it on just like before. After, sew on the head. Using the skin colored thread, poke the needle through the tip of the rectangular skin felt. Once again, we go in and out with the needle, so be careful. When you reach the hair, do not sew on the hair. Instead, lift the hair up and sew on the skin color felt from the head. You can see it coming together now, but we still need to sew on the bottom. First, stuff cotton or cut-up felt into the dress, but do not put too much or it will look really weird. Poke the needle through and sew the bottom on by crossing like this, all the way around. When you are done, tie knots and cut. Now, you're done with the girl.